Hey everybody, real quick, I meant to make this list yesterday, but I went to a party and it slipped my mind. Now, this list is going to be the top 5 best games of 2015. Please note, again, this is all my opinion. If you don't see your game on here, it's either one of two reasons. One, I just didn't get around to it, or two, I didn't find the game that entertaining. I should say. I just gonna be blunt. I didn't find the game entertaining. Alright, now 2015, it had a lot of good games, had a lot of bad games, but again, this list is focusing on the good ones, so without further ado, and without rambling, here we go. Alright, number 5, we have Mad Max. Now, oh my god, this game surprised me. I was expecting another crap movie tie-in game when it came to this, but no, the developers had complete and utter free reign on to do whatever they want on this license, and what they made was an absolute masterpiece, or at least, as I stated in the video, a $30 masterpiece. Now, this game, like I just stated, it's a $30 buy, and by this time now, it is around that price, maybe a little bit lower. Go support this developer. They truly did work hard on this. You will be so immersed in this game, it's not even funny. You will feel like you are actually in the movie of Mad Max. In fact, no, it's not even a movie. It's its own separate story from the movie timelines. It is just an insane ride, and there is no way, shape, or form you could possibly waste that money on a game that had this much love and this much dedication put behind it. I truly believe the developers knew what they were doing, and they had seen every single Mad Max movie to just create something this extraordinary. Alright, enough gobbledygook. Time to move on to number 4. Alright, at number 4 we have Mortal Kombat X. Now, all of you know I am a console gamer mostly, but I do enjoy to play a PC game from time to time. I went over to a friend's house and he had just gotten Mortal Kombat X, and he said, hey man, well, let's go play it. I hear it's a really good fighting game, it's very fun, it's just like number 9 except without tag team. That also kind of disappointed me a little bit, but I'm like, okay, you know, let's play it. I want to see what this is like. When he booted it up, oh my dear god. I mean, the start screen was fine for me, at least. We had a fine start screen, but it's when we got into the actual game. Graphic glitches, environmental glitches, just, it was a glitch fest on launch. Recently, it's been amazing. All those bugs have been worked out. It's a fun, stable game now on the PC. It's just, you have to really think it should have been taken a little bit better care of when it came to that PC launch. I know next generation consoles, that's a big thing. They're finally starting to upgrade. They're starting to have like 1080p output and might even have 4K one day, but PC's already at 4K. It's already there. Now, I may bash PC from here and there about this whole PC master race thing, but in all honesty, it's not a PC master race, it's a gamer master race, in my opinion. Now, that was just a small little rant. Good game, very fun, very addictive. I just repeated myself. Good going, Banda. You are the best at making top 5 lists, aren't ya? Who's a good boy? I'm treating myself like a dog. Alright, let's move on to number 3 before I embarrass myself anymore. Good night, good luck. That is the motto of Dying Light. And my lord, is this game so much fun. With friends. Let me repeat. With friends, this game can be fun. By yourself, it becomes kind of like a boring chore. So, a very small boring chore, but a boring chore nonetheless. With the right people, you can have such an amazing time in the game. You get so engrossed with the environments, you get so engrossed with your friends in the game, you actually feel like you're there. And Haran, even though it's not the best looking city, it's the most fun parkouring game out there. It's the most fun parkour area, I should have said, to just mess around in with your friends. On launch, this game had no bugs, for me at least. It ran very smooth, a very good frame rate, and just all around, this game is just good. It could have been better, Not gonna sit here and say it's the best zombie survival horror game ever, because there's very little horror. The story is incredibly cliche, but that's kind of what gives the game its odd charm, is the cliched story and the fact that it's kind of predictable. I mean, there are some small surprises here and there, but for the most part it is kind of predictable, but that's what gives this game its charm. And the fact that the Season's Pass is only $20 and you get this insane amount of content, including the following that's coming out this year. I can say that because it's 2016. This year, you're going to have a blast running, driving, shooting on the outsides of Haran, and it's going to be a killer time. Now, with that being said, time to move on to number 2. If having Mortal Kombat X didn't get me skewered, this more than likely will. Fallout 4. I have had such an insanely fun amount of time playing this game, exploring the wasteland, upgrading my guy, having fun with my Pip-Boy, finding all the holotapes, choosing between the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of Steel, going to Diamond City, exploring this world itself. Could have just been the game, and I would have been happy with it. But Bethesda just seemed to have outdone themselves with this game, and they went balls out with it, making it feel alive. But I have to agree with what most people are saying. The engine they're using for the Fallout games, kind of time to go out back and shoot it old Yeller style. But that's not to say the game is boring. The game itself, you can just lose yourself in the beautiful wasteland. You just end up falling in love with it. You feel part of this wasteland. You feel part of the journey to get your son back. You just... I don't know how to really explain how the game makes me feel, other than it makes me feel like a truly bona fide explorer, makes me feel like a trader, makes me feel like a thief, makes me feel like a salesman, makes me feel like a mayor, makes me feel like all these things, and I absolutely love it. Now, the only game that could beat Fallout 4 is my number 1, and here it is right now. Alright, at number 1, how could I not put this at number 1? The Witcher 3. Yeah, I know this is a very obvious choice for a lot of people to put at their number 1, but let me explain why it's my number 1. A very vast open world, a very beautiful environment, a very rich story, a very awesome hero, a very epic personal quest for him. That is why The Witcher 3 is my number 1. Never have I felt so engrossed, so in love, and so amazed by a game unlike The Witcher here. The Witcher 3, it is more than, for me personally, it's more than a game, it's more of an experience you have to play for yourself in order to truly understand what makes it so great. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, you just chose it because it's a popular choice for number 1. No. I chose it because I felt like it deserved to be number 1. Fallout 4 was a great game, but this is the only game in my opinion that can beat it. Only game. If this had never come out, Fallout 4 most definitely would have been my number 1. In fact, it would have been number 1 before I had any other game chosen. But the fact that this game is the way it is, that's all I can really say. It's just too fun not to be number 1. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please do subscribe. If you've been around a while, please do share around. Let's get a few more thieves in this little guild. I said it again. Promised myself I wouldn't say it again, but I said it again. Alright guys, love you all. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve and a Happy New Year here from the Soto family. Love you guys. Bye-bye.